I'm ToyaRenee. This is ToyaRenee Talks. If you're new around here, welcome, welcome. So today's topic is, what is it like to be in an interracial relationship? Before I get into this topic, however, I need to ask you guys a question. What relationships have you experienced? Can you relate to anything that I'm about to discuss in my video right now? How do you deal with differences in your relationship? So without further ado, let's get right into the video. I met my boyfriend a little under a year ago, and we've been together for a little under a year. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. There we are right there. From the very beginning, I knew that he was different. Different in the sense of he was a really, really good guy. He's a really good person. And of course, we're different in our skin colors. I'm black, he's white, but it doesn't really make a difference in how we treat each other. And that's the point that I'm gonna really dig into right now. From my experience with dating, it's been a rocky road. But with him, it was always smooth sailing. And I know it's easy to say in the beginning, but it's very, very true. And I feel it's just going to get better from here. He is a respectful guy. He's a kind guy. He's very funny. He's handsome and all the good stuff that you look for in a relationship. But most of all, we are compatible and we complement each other and we make each other better versions of ourselves, which is really what you would be looking for or what you would want in anybody, no matter what they look like. And that's what I have found. And so to really dig into the question of what it's like to be in an interracial relationship, it's just like any relationship. We are different in multiple ways, but we're the same in multiple ways. And at the end of the day, we're both human beings. But like with any relationship, you're two individuals coming together as a couple. And that can be challenging at times. It's because we both grew up differently. We both grew up in different parts of the country, and that could be the same for people, even anyone that's watching. Probably even grew up different parts of the country, different parts of your neighborhood, or even different parts of the world. And that can be challenging in itself because it's two different cultures, it's two different upbringings, and getting to know each other, and that can be hard, but it's also a wonderful experience when you're with the right person. To think that in history, it was illegal for us even to be together, that is mind-boggling to me, because it's like, if I were in this relationship back then, what would I have done? It's really scary and sad to think that that was a reality for many people. And I really am grateful for people who have paved the way for people like me who are in interracial relationships to just have it openly and freely and not have to worry about things like that. Now, don't get me wrong. There are times when I've experienced the mean stares or the ugly looks and things like that, but I also know that it could be a lot worse, and I'm grateful to God that it hasn't been that way. Violence and things due to being in an interracial relationship or just being a specific skin color. But it's something that happens, and it's something that we have talked about, me and my boyfriend have talked about. It's just a sad reality. Even in this year, it's something that we have to really talk about and discuss. Like any relationship, you have to have a sense of understanding. You have to come from a place of love and not from a place that you feel would demean or put your significant other down. So when it comes to a topic like, say for instance, Black Lives Matter, right? And you're in an interracial relationship, how do you approach that? With love, with compassion, with understanding on both ends, so that you can both make sure that you're able to help the other person in any way that you can. Remember, you grew up differently. Some things you've experienced, they didn't have to experience. And it's important to educate versus put the other person down when you're educating them on what you've been through. And also it's important, as always, to listen. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to their perspective so you can learn from each other, because that is really what an interracial relationship and any relationship is all about. And my last point about being in an interracial relationship or any relationship is to remember that you're growing with each other. You're growing in love, in faith, in happiness, in health, And as long as you're bettering each other and you're happy and you're healthy and you're loving each other, that's really all that matters. No matter what relationship you're in, no matter how far you grew up from each other, and it doesn't even matter what cultural differences there are. As long as the love is there, the intent to make each other better is there, the true compassion and understanding is there, you will be just fine. So thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. I really appreciate you guys, and I love you guys for tuning in and for listening to what I had to say. Like, comment, and subscribe below. Don't forget to answer those questions from earlier in the video. I am on Instagram and Twitter. Same name, ToyaRenee Talks. I hope to see you guys there, and thank you so much once again for tuning in. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye!